ドジャースの大谷翔平投手が日本時間16日に行われるオールスター戦前の公式練習に参加しました。その中で注目を集めたのがパドレスのスアレス投手との和解シーンです。同じ青いナリーグの T シャツを着たスアレス投手に歩み寄った大谷は6月に右腕に支給を受けた右脇腹付近に手を当て、渋い表情を浮かべながら背中を丸めて痛がる仕草を見せました。するとスアレス投手が笑顔で大谷の背中をさすり、大谷も笑顔を見せ、2人は右手で力強く握手を交わし、ハグをしました。この和解の場面は ESPN の全国中継で放送され、大きな話題を呼んでいます。さらに、オールスター前には大谷翔平選手と山本由伸投手が MLB ネットワークのインタビューに応じ、そのやりとりも大きな注目を集めています。合わせてご紹介します。
Is ridiculous, so we get a perfect first batter game.
And when I think about Ohtani, right, just what he does, damage against righties and lefties, it doesn't matter, and he'll hurt you as soon as the game starts. Fastball up in the zone, he'll drive it out. If you leave something down that gets into that lefty sweet spot, he knows how to get through that too. Ohtani's going to be the one to watch early in this one because he'll take off.
And how about the 9 innings he's pitched this year?
Right.
It's incredible how efficient he's been and how hard he has thrown after taking 21 months away from pitching.
Right. We were wondering if he'd be available after the All-Star break. He gets there in advance, and he's been terrific in short usage for the Dodgers in the first half.
Here comes the Dodger blue now.
Yeah, we got. Yoshinobu Yamamoto cleaning off the chair for Shohei Ohtani as we're bringing up the entire crew of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'll give you my chair.
Great to see you, buddy.
I'll stand up. I'll give him my chair.
Harold, you're a good teammate, man.
Shohei, sit here. Sit here.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Sit here.
Harold can stand. So anyway, this is what we're doing, Dan.
Musical chairs.
This is the beauty of this show, right? The players come up. We're very accommodating people here at MLB Network, and we want to talk to them. Harold, take a seat. Just take a seat.
All right.
Yeah, they're good. Will, thank you so much for doing this again. Good to see you. Guys, welcome to the show. Shohei, I got to start with you. How much fun is this to share it with so many teammates being in another All-Star game? We don't need to share. We don't need to share.
Yeah, they're just getting rid of the chairs. Don't fall off the end.
あまり接しないその選手たちと一緒にこうクラブハウスを共有できるので、毎年選ばれた時はそれは結構楽しみに。
Are you being asked for autographs and signed jerseys
Like me?
constantly from players?
多分明日プレイヤーの時間があるので、はい、いっぱいみんなサインみんなで吉野君にも多分頼むかなと思うんです。
So Yoshinobu, is this what you expected when you came from Japan to be an all-star? You're having an unbelievable season. You're healthy. Looks great. Is this what you expected?
いや想像してたよりすごくうまくいってると思いますし、はい、今ここに入れるのがすごく幸せです。
I want to ask Yoshinobu about the baseball. Is there a difference between the baseballs that you use in Japan and the baseballs that are used here in the States?
やっぱり違いはすごいあるかなと感じますね。はい。でこっちのボールにもすごく慣れてきて。思うように投げれてきたので、はい、良かったです。
I want both you guys to answer this. When you found out that Clayton Kershaw got the Legends pick from the commissioner, how excited were you to share this experience with him?
そうですね。チームでカーショー投手を見れるっていうのももちろん重要な素晴らしいことですし、こういう素晴らしい舞台でそういう素晴らしい選手と一緒に時間を過ごせるっていうのは特別なことだなと感じます。
本当に歌手のことを尊敬してますし、はい、また野球ファンの方もまたすごい嬉しいことなんじゃないかなと思います。
So Shohei, last year this time, you were telling me you were throwing 86 miles an hour. Now you're over 100. How's the pitching coming, and what did you go through for the year to get to this point?
本当に今なんていうんですかね、勝手に球速が出てるみたいな感じがあるので、それが一番いいことですし、去年からやっていたプロセスを順序を追いながら丁寧に進めてきている段階なので、本当にいいペースで仕上がってきているかなと思ってます。
So you're telling me you're going to throw more than 100 miles an hour?
そうですね、全球100マイルを超えれるように頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Shohei, what do you feel is more difficult to do, pitch or hit
game?
in the game?
In the game. どうですかね。
Good question.
かなり悩むというか、先発ピッチャーっていうのはやっぱり全員の持ってる選手もそうですし、ブルペンもみんなの気持ちを背負ってマウンドに立ってるので、そういう部分で難しさも感じますし、バッターのここ1番でゲームを決められるかどうかの打席っていうのもやっぱりかなり難しさがあるので、同じぐらいやっぱ難しくはなっちゃうかなと思います。
Okay. I get the last question.
Oh,
According to
man.
our producer, Michael Wolin. Hey, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, a last question to you. I looked into my crystal ball, and I can predict the future. A Los Angeles Dodger will be the MVP of the All-Star Game. Can you predict who that is? Who do you think will be the MVP of the All-Star Game tomorrow night? But it's got to be a Dodger. Make the prediction. Who do you think it'll be?
翔平大谷
What a great answer. Great answer. Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. This is what Harold does. This is against, I think we have rules.
It may be against the rules.
It is.
but
It's totally
every
against-
year I do this with him.
Now we make our own rules.
Every
I
year.
guess we do.
I get an all-star ball.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
look, he's getting both. Yamamoto and Shohei, who joined us here to start this edition of the National Pregame Show.
Jones, out of these two monsters, who are you expecting to see pitching out there? You think Shohei will pitch?
No. Shohei in this game? No. But he will in the future All-Star games, 100%. Shohei Ohtani is, I can't say enough. There's no words to describe it. I said this 3 years ago and people thought I lost my mind, but that's okay. I've lost my mind a bunch on some things that I've said. I said if it's a hypothetical. If he never hits and he pitches 1 year and all he does is pitch, he'd be the best pitcher in baseball. Well, I'm without a doubt. I don't have any reservations. I don't have any what ifs. If all he did was pitch, which he'll never do, he would be the best pitcher in baseball. That just tells you what you need to know about his athleticism, how good of a feel he has, and he can not only hit, but he can pitch. And the second half is going to be very interesting for the Dodgers and how they get him ready to do whatever they may see in September and October.
And I remember heard you saying early this year that he had the best slider that you have ever seen. And coming from you, that means a lot.
He's got a feel that you just can't teach and a desire and a... Listen, he has spoke his career into existence. He pre-wrote everything he wanted to do as a teenager, and there's something to be said for that.
I guess it'll be interesting, talked about what is their plan? Is their plan, game 3 of a playoff series at the start him and then let the reins come off and throw as many pitches as he wants, or you still think it'll be just careful along the way? Derek?
It's a good question, but they have him for how many more years after this?
A lot.
So they're not just thinking about this season. As I said earlier, they won the World Series without him on the mound. So are they capable of doing it? Yes. It's a big reason why they went and got Snell. So however they use him is going to be additive. Now, I would assume, but I'm no pitching coach, that he'd start games and go as long as he can, and then they take it from there. But Shohei Ohtani is... When he is pitching, there's no one close to him in the game, and arguably no one that's played the game is close to what we've seen him do. So you got to be careful because you have him for many, many years after this.
They're definitely rolling the dice. I would do it a little different, Derek. I would just try to get the back end. So for the playoffs, can you get a guy like, Mo in 96, can he pitch you 2 or 3 innings late in the game when it counts most versus burning the first 4 or 5? Everyone needs back end. He can be like he was in the World Cup.
Yeah,
where he struck out Mike Trout.
He has a chance to do it, Al, but I think, it's like we all know parks are different. So if he's DHing, he's going to have to warm up somewhere close to the clubhouse, somewhere close to the dugout.
Don't worry, they build a clubhouse for him.
Build one for him everywhere he goes, right?
Dodgers might, by the way. They very well might do it. It'll be interesting to see, but it is amazing. Everything they set him up to do, he completely excels at. And you're right. We'll see it. I remember before the season started, Derek, we're like, man, the Dodgers have 13 pitchers. Well, they've all been hurt, basically.
Yeah.
So they're taking their time, and they're still doing what they're doing and still with the best record in the National League.